Today, we'll deep dive into one of the most reliable yet often overlooked long term momentum indicators, the Coppock Curve, used to determine long term bottoms after a bull market. We add a twist to the original Coppock Curve to also determine exhaustion tops in a bull market. Please watch till the end of the video, where we will give you the Pine 6 scores for both these situations. The Coppock curve was developed by economist Edwin Coppock in 1962. He had been asked by the Episcopal Church to identify buying opportunities for long term investors. He thought market bear phases were like bereavements and required a period of mourning. He asked the church bishops how long that normally took for people, and their answer was 11 to 14 months. Therefore, he used these periods in his calculation. Coppock believed that market recoveries resemble emotional recoveries after bereavement, and it takes time to heal before optimism returns, the normal time period for this being 11 to 14 months. Originally designed to identify long term buying opportunities, particularly after bear markets, it measures the smoothed momentum of price appreciation and is defined as the 10 period weighted moving average of the 14-month ROC of price plus the 11-month ROC of price. The ROC captures the price momentum over time, and the weighted moving average smooths it for clarity. A note about the ROC, which is the rate of change of price with time. The Coppock curve's math hides a subtle but powerful sensitivity. The way it reacts changes dramatically depending on whether you use a compounded rate of change or a simple one. Edwin Coppock's original formula used the simple ROC, which treats each percentage move independently. But if you switch to a compounded ROC, the curve becomes far more reactive to large sudden moves while muting the effect of slow trends. This means that a single rally after a long decline will pull a compounded Coppock curve sharply upwards, whereas the original might barely flinch. So the curve's behavior could be drastically changed just by altering this subtle calculation without touching the look back periods at all. Fortunately, most charting packages today compute ROC as price today divided by the price n periods prior minus 1 into 100, which is the compounded or the geometric form, thereby increasing the sensitivity of the Coppock curve. Do not be fooled by the simplicity of this calculation. This curve often signals market bottoms before the crowd catches on. In this video, we examine the Coppock curve for both the bottoming condition for which it was originally designed and then add a twist to attempt to signal market tops also. At the very basic level, when the Coppock curve crosses from negative to positive territory on the monthly charts, markets bottom out and enter prolonged bull runs. Although in its basic form, it would be impractical excepting for investors to trade the Coppock curve, it is extremely important to understand that the mindset of traders can be altered by this curve so that traders can use it to trade positively on a shorter term basis and give more importance to buy signals. The Coppock curve works because it filters out short term noise, focuses on long term momentum reversals, and generates rare but powerful reversal signals. A few examples of the Coppock curve generating such signals is now presented. By the way, if you are finding this helpful, we have just launched our live technical analysis course on www.chartinfo.org. If you want to understand how to analyze a chart perfectly and convert an analysis into a profitable trade and actually apply what you're learning to the markets, this would be an ideal course for you. We cover everything from price action trading and indicators to trading methods and systems in our own unique way. And it's all interactive, so you can clarify doubts in each class. Definitely check it out at the website if you're ready to level up. Now back to the video. Firstly, let us take a look at the chart of Bank Nifty, where you can see that the positive signals have caught huge bull runs. Next, we look at the E-mini Nasdaq, where again you can see that the green signals have caught the market bottoms with great preciseness. Thirdly, we look at the Nifty futures, where we can see that the green arrows have again caught the market bottoms with uncanny precision. And finally, we look at the Nikkei futures, where we can see that the green arrows have again caught the market bottoms with tremendous accuracy. An alternative and unconventional use of the Coppock curve flips the Coppock curve on its head and uses it to detect bull market exhaustion and therefore potential bull market tops. For this, we use multi-time frame Coppock curves on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frames to generate the sell signals. The daily Coppock curve gives us short-term exhaustion. The weekly Coppock curve gives us intermediate momentum peaks, while the monthly Coppock curve gives us the macro context of the market. The requirement for the potential exhaustion is that all three curves must exceed their historical 85th percentile. A percentile tells you the point below which a certain percentage of data falls. For example, the 85th percentile is the value higher than 85% of all other values. And then the monthly Coppock curve turns down. This suggests that momentum is extended across all scales and it works best just as the bottoming signal did on the monthly charts. Please remember that this is a macro signal and works across many months, and the best signals are generated only after an extended bull run. Here are a few examples of this working in real charts. The first is on the Nifty futures, where you can see that the first signal did not work too well because the Nifty went into a trading range. The second signal also did not work so well, but the third signal gave us a phenomenal move of almost 4,000 points on the downside. On the chart of Hang Seng futures, the sell signal gave a fantastic move. The other moves did not work so well, although they did give good down moves. Finally, we look at the chart of E-mini futures, where the first arrow gave us a substantial down move. The next three arrows lapsed into a trading range, and the top arrow gave us a huge move on the downside. Although designed for monthly use, the Coppock curve also has a daily calculation over the same period, which can be made by converting the periods to 294-day and 231-day rates of changes with a 210-day weighted moving average. It must be stressed, based on what we have just seen on the charts, that the sell signals must be treated with caution. This is because such sell signals could merely be dips in a continuing bull market. Therefore, we note that the Coppock curve is a powerful macro indicator which gives us bottoming levels with tremendous precision. The sell signals must be treated with caution and must be taken only after a good bull run. We hope that you will benefit by this powerful indicator. Please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and all the best till our next video.